Hello, welcome to part 2 of our lab on chapter 7. In the first part, which is lab 7.1, we created a bunch of calculations, and we're going to use some of those calculations in this lab. We're going to compare the job cost across different job number in terms of direct material cost, the overhead cost, and direct labor cost. And we will also compare the profit level for each of the jobs. So to do that, we will use the stack chart, the stack bar chart. And when we have the stack bar chart, you could expand on that to make it bigger because we're just going to have only one chart for this lab. Remember, if we have multiple charts, we'll try to minimize it or move things around. I don't think I need anything related to filters, so I'm just going to minimize it. I could have enough space here. I think I'm probably going to need more space when it comes to seeing this description of the variables. And again, I'm going to expand on that variable. So to begin, I'll look at the job number, which is probably going to be on the y-axis. And we will look at different, where I think the job number will be on the x-axis, and then we'll look at different type of values in terms of cost and profits. If I could recall that the job number, I'll prefer to have that in the y-axis. So I'll move that to the y-axis. And then the job type, I'll have that on the y-axis. That's because I'm using stack. So if I was using a different chart, which is going to be the cluster column chart, or I'm using the stack column chart, so probably that's going to be different. But because I'm using the stack bar charts, are probably going to have those variables in the y-axis. And then job type, we also go to the y-axis as well. And in the x-axis, I'm going to have those costs we calculated earlier. For instance, the actual direct material costs. Or I could start from profits. Start from profits and add my actual direct material cost. And then I will add my actual direct labor cost. And then I'll add my actual overhead cost. And then I will also add my actual profit cost. Profits. So that's profit margin, actual profit. So I already have that. So I have actual profit, actual overhead cost, actual direct material cost, and actual direct labor cost. Now, here's your stack chart. I could format this to make it more presentable by basically looking at more profits in oriented form. So I'll use this form here, which is going to be the expand or the draw down hierarchy to be able to see those various costs and the profits that are added to the chart. So you could see that when you move over your mouse around it, you're going to see different job number, like job number 3225 premium. You could see the actual profit is negative, which means there is a loss for this job, which is a loss of $496.23. Right here, you could see this has a significant profit, $335.50, which is job 3208 standard. Okay, so it's as simple as this. You could rename this chart you just created by going through general and change it to. This is just an example. We change to job group by cost and profit. And then what else? I might actually name this as job composition, just like you have your or your text. And I'll come to visualization, which is this one here, and I change this white to remain my y-axis. We should be just come back to value. Let's change this to the type as well. Our job number and job type. Then come to x-axis, basically just the x-axis of. Okay. And I'll save this solution on my solution folder. Okay, so save this on your solution folder. But always remember to take a screenshot and expand to be able to see your visualization to be as more visible like what you have in front of you in this video. So I'll see you in lab 7.2.